Morning, year two, and welcome to Friday, our last writing lesson for the week, where it is editing and revising and then publishing your Syncane poem. Now, for me today, I know that I was pretty happy with my sloth poem from the other day, but because I know that Syncane poems are only 11 words, I need to choose every single word really, really carefully to make sure it's the exact right choice. Because I need to make that impact on my audience. Now, when I'm reading my poem, I wasn't happy when I was reflecting. So when I was revising, I wasn't happy with one of my choices in my first line. So you can see here that I have sleepy and hairy, and then the next word on the second line is snoozing. So I want to actually use some alliteration so to grab my reader in. So alliteration is where lots of words in a sentence or piece of writing have the same sound at the start. So I looked at my plan and I found a word, a describing word that also begins with the letter S. The word slow. So I'm actually going to change that the word hairy now to the word slow. So when you're editing and revising today, if you decide that you would like to swap out a word for another word, making sure you have your plan there, you can just put brackets around the word that you're changing and write the new word up the top. It's really, really important that you go through and you check for spelling and your correct punctuation. So remembering that we're dividing our first line and our third line using commas, so that we having those words spaced out with commas. I'll show you. Really, really important that we're making sure that that punctuation is correct, and we need to make sure our spelling is correct. So in your feedback from your teachers, you might have had a teacher say to you that your structure is correct and the language is great, but you might need to check the spelling of these words. So make sure you're taking that advice and you're going back through and you're checking your spelling. And the second part of your lesson today, after you've edited and revised, is actually to publish. Now, publishing is a really important skill. You need to choose how you're going to publish your text to grab your audience. You might make a poster, a PowerPoint. You could just write it down with illustrations around. It's up to you. You're the author and the illustrator. You get to decide how you're publishing your piece. But our focus is really, really good letter formation, making sure our punctuation is correct, that it looks pleasing, and that you're proud of yourself as well. So publishing is the time we try to make no mistakes, that we're going back through our draft or our composition and making sure that all the spelling is correct, punctuation, and the best word choices that we can before we're publishing. So if this was me, I would begin my publishing under, I'm going to show you how I would publish. I wouldn't publish it like this. If this was me, I might make a sloth-shaped poster. So I could use curly writing or fancy writing for my heading. What colour do I need next? Blue. Okay, so then I would make sure that I was taking my time to make sure that my letter formation was exactly correct and it's really, really neat, and so my audience can read it easily. I'm sure you saw me check them. It's always important when you're publishing to make sure you're checking the spelling in your edited piece to make sure that you're copying the correct spelling and the correct words into your published piece. I noticed last week that some people actually used a ruler to help format their published piece so that we know it kind of looks like a diamond when you're actually writing. My original composition is not in the correct shape. I would need to really pay attention to that when I was publishing. I'm looking forward to seeing your published pieces today, guys. Really spend some time editing and revising to have a look at your punctuation and Also, word choice, so important. We're only using 11 words to make sure they're the best choices that we can make. Okay, guys, have fun, and I will see you on Monday for a little bit of an intro on our writing for the week. Bye.